What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny A, and I'm back at you guys with another video today. Hope you guys are all doing good on this Friday. So today I'm going to show you guys how much I made in dividends for this week. We're going to go over my positions from Monday the 28th of April all the way till today, which is the 2nd of May. So that's another week. And I'm going to add up some dividends in my Robinhood portfolio. And I'm going to show you guys how the portfolio is doing as well. Keep in mind, none of this is financial advice. Please make sure you do your own research before you invest into any stock or crypto. And if you are new to the YouTube channel, definitely hit that subscribe button to support me here on YouTube. I appreciate each and every single one of you. So we end the week at $51,478.25, up $968 for the day. After hours, up $62.90. All right, let's go over my margin. I always like being transparent with you guys. So right now I've used $16,000 of margin. I have a margin status of low risk, a 54.72% margin buffer. So that's looking good. Remember, we don't want to get into any margin calls because that's just not good at all for any portfolio. Anyways, I did make a couple of changes to the portfolio here. So I'm keeping all the weekly dividends for now. I've been buying more of XDTE. I'm at 14 shares now. I'm going to try to get this to 100 shares and try to bring down my average cost. Hopefully this could go back up to like 45, 46. Hopefully I'm down 5%. So I already have over 100 of QDTE. I have way more in YMAG and YMAX. I'm going to keep it that way. So XDTE, once I get to 100 shares of that, we'll see what we do after. First week, I didn't really make any changes to the first week tab that I have. Just been dollar cost averaging into these plays, except Tesla, because Tesla hasn't been doing well at all. And then second week, I made some changes. So I did add Main Street Capital. I do like Main Street Capital. I actually had this like a year and a half ago. I don't know why I sold it. I should have just held on to it. But I do like Main Street Capital. It pays a dividend every month, kind of like realty income. Nice steady returns, nice dividends as well. And I added Agree Realty. I also had this a while back. Should have never sold, but I'm buying more. I have one share. I'm down 1%. So slowly gonna add money into those. Bought more of XPay. This one, shout out to Oracle. I think is high yield Oracle or Oracle. I don't know, ETF, something like that. But shout out to Oracle. He's the one that kind of got me onto this, and I've been dollar cost averaging around this $51 range. I'm only down 2%. Average cost is $52.94. So this one is the second week. It pays every second week of every month. And I'm always adding more into realty income. Phoebe, I eventually want to get rid of this one. I'm still down 19%. So if I could get it maybe closer to my average cost, I'll get rid of it. And then for the fourth week, I did finally get rid of AMZ. I think I was only down like $100. I got rid of it. It went towards paying back the margin, and I'm just going to put the money elsewhere. So I'm holding on to Misty, FEPI, AIPI, IYRI, BTCI, and SPY-I. And always adding money to the SCHD and VOO. So that's looking good. The VOO looking really good for Friday. So let's head on to my dividends tab. We'll add up how much I made for this week. Again, none of this is financial advice. You make sure you do your own research. So I said from the 28th, right? 28th all the way to the 2nd. So it looks like the beginning is going to be SPY-T at $31.56. So let's add that number up. And then we have QDTE, $26.02. And then we have Coney, $315.14. Nice dividend from Coney, but the total returns are horrible. I don't know if it could turn around, but hopefully if crypto tends to explode, then I think Honey will get back up there. YMAG, $48.16. And then we have YMAX, $171.05. And then we have XDTE, $3.27. QQQT, $35.11. And that's it, because JEPQ is for next week. So, and then we have Realty Income. I think that's in the next week or two, $19.42. So I'm not going to add JEPQ. That's for next week. So for this week, a grand total of $630.31. So that money, I usually take some out for taxes, usually like 30%, and the rest pays off the dividend. The margin, and I used some of it to reinvest into my positions that I have already. All right, so $630 of dividends for this week, not too bad. And then for next week, depending on how the market does, we're gonna have YMAX, QDT, XDTE again. And then we're going to go to the second week tab. We're going to get XPay. Realty Income might be the third week. I guess it goes into the third week. XPay, I might add back. Oh, and TSOP from Curve. This one has been doing great. Way better than the UMAX Tesla ETF. Tesla doing horrible, but TSOP from Curve doing fantastic. 83 shares. I'm up 6%, $101, guys. Let's look at Tesla, where we're at with Tesla. $8. I am down 33%, $705. I mean, the clear winner is Curve here with their high yield ETF. I like Curve a lot. So I'm also going to try to re-add maybe MSFY, I think, or MSFP, whatever from Curve. It tracks Microsoft back into the second week. I regret selling my positions in Curve. I might just get back in there. And then we also have from YieldMax, MSTY. So this one is coming back. Honestly, this is probably the best one from YieldMax. I'm down only 10% now. 10%, down $877. I was down over $1,200 before. So it's coming back as crypto continues to move. And when this one pays out next week as well. So we got Misty, XPay, and we had TSOP. So that's 3, and then the 4. So that's 7 stocks of mine that are going to pay out next week. And in the meantime, just buying more what I possibly can, and dollar cost averaging. So that's basically where I'm at, guys. Over $600 in dividends for this week. Again, none of this is financial advice, and we're going to just continue trying to build up the portfolio however I possibly can, and picking better ETFs. That's why I added back Main Street Capital, ADC. I like those two real estate stocks. And I'm buying more of something, stable ETFs. Again, more of TSOP, JEPQ, more XPay, more Realty Income, more Main Street, more AAPY, more FEPI, BTCI, SPYI, more SCHD, more VOO. All right, so that's going to balance everything out, and we're going to try to keep on building this portfolio. So definitely hit that subscribe button if you're new. You can also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Check out the links down below. And you can also sign up for Robinhood using my link, and you guys get a free stock. So thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.